Flight team, stand up. It's February. FTC, stay legendary. Hey, man. The Warriors have not gotten any other trade I've heard about in this trade deadline, bro. The owner of the Warriors needs to be drug tested. Because, bro, what are you doing? We gave up Kuminga, Buddy Hield, and now Tracy Jackson. We're going to look at the remainder of the trade deadlines. We're moving on, man. All right, picking off from where we left off yesterday, the Sumo dude is going to the Minnesota Timberwolves. How do y'all feel about that, Timberwolves fans? W or L? Yo, someone drug tested Dunleavy guy, man. That's Mike Dunleavy Jr., right? I mean, I don't even know why he's even an owner. No offense to the dude, because I know eventually, I'm not afraid to say, nigga, I'm just not a yes man. We're eventually going to be, Warriors game, Warriors content, whatever. If I have to cross paths with Dunleavy, I'm going to keep the same energy, my nigga. Yo, Dunleavy, bro. First of all, I don't even know how you have an owner position. This nigga Dunleavy was the first original casual in the early 2000s. That nigga literally got off the bench or started the game and had 2 or 3 threes, made zero impact on the floor, and gets to be the owner of the Golden State Warriors. How, my nigga? And then let alone you just completely sold this entire trade deadline. We could have got anybody. I mean, Porzingis is cool. Let me correct that. Porzingis is cool. But we could have got a lot more better for what was our worth, bro. You completely sold, and then you're wasting Curry's time. That's the thing, bro. You can't get back the time. You're wasting Curry's time, bro. Still dropping 40, 50 points, pushing 40 years old. Yo, Dunleavy needs to be fired from the owner position, man. Now, unless we end up somewhere deep in the playoffs, I'll come back and make an apology. But Dunleavy is not it as an owner. They need to fire him and let me step up and be the owner already, bro. Come on, man. All right, bro. Anyway. Minnesota traded Rob Dillingham, Leonard Miller, and a 4th second-round pick to Chicago for the Sumo dude and Julian Phillips. So Rob Dillingham is now a part of the Bulls. The Bulls have added 9 second-round picks in the last week. What? 14 total? Yo, is this shit even legal? So you mean to tell me this upcoming draft, it's all going to be the Bulls damn near? The Lakers are trading Gabe Vincent, who we reported on during the Lakers game, and a 2032 second-round pick to the Hawks for Luke Kennard, who's now in the Lakers. I don't know if Luke Kennard made his debut in the Lakers game or not, but I did see this trade earlier before I got on stream. All right, we got Lakers finding sharpshooter Doncic Reeves, LeBron, while the Hawks landing veteran guard, create $11 million trade exception, and pick up assets. Hey, Lakers going to do all that just to get bounced out the first round. The Bucks have indicated to teams that they are keeping Okongwu throughout the trade deadline and will start making other trades. So you mean to tell me Okongwu sat there and aura farmed everybody, or did the Charizard do clickbait us for these last 2 weeks? Which one is it, bro? After all that, literally. What cats say? Come on, man. The Milwaukee Bucks have agreed to trade Cole Anthony and Amir Coffey to the Buns. Okay, we know who Cole Anthony is. Oh, Amir Coffey, maybe, I think. Over the last week, the Bucks have focused on incoming calls from Okongwu, canvassing NBA small salary trades. Bucks remains talks complete potential more of latter here on deadline day. I don't even know what that means, bro. All 4 players in Milwaukee in the Buns trade are expiring contracts. Buns is 2.2 M's below the tax and has room to sign a 15 player. So niggas is just doing tax write-offs at this point. The Celtics are trading Chris Booker to the Utah Jazz. I don't even know who that is. We have the GTA dude is now going to the New York Knicks. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like this is a good trade for him. Ever since we've been seeing more Pelicans games this season, he's been getting less minutes. I don't know why. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You know why? You remember when we reacted to, I think, that AMP like IRL he played in the offseason? Yo, I think when they seen him get dropped off, bro, literally by just a regular LA Fitness type of hooper, yo, they're like, yo, we're not giving you no more minutes. Because he can drop him off. That means I can drop him off like 11-3. They're like, oh, hell nah, bro. So maybe he might get more minutes on the Knicks. What you think? The Knicks are sending Dalen Terry 2 second-round picks and $15 cash to the Pelicans for I don't even know who Dalen Terry is. We have Hunter Tyson, a 2032 second-round pick to the Nets for the lesser favorable Clippers Hawks, 2026 second, creates an open roster spot for the buyout market. The Boston Celtics are trading Josh to the Nets. Yo, I don't even know who are these players, bro. Yo, this got to be one of the worst trade deadlines in history. The Sixers are trading Eric Gordon and a 2032 second-round pick swapped to the Grizzlies. Sources say the Sixers give flexibility conversion of Dominique Barlow. Clippers are trading Zubac to the Pacers. So Chris Kaman Jr. is getting traded to the Pacers for what? See, the Warriors should even pick him up, bro. The Pacers are sending Benedict the Mathurin dude, Jackson, and 2 first-round picks and 1 second-round pick for Zubac and Kobe Brown. The Clippers are also receiving a 2026 round pick from the Pacers, protected 1-4, 10 and 30, plus a 2029 Pacers unprotected first round. The Pacers again. If the Pacers first rounder this year falls outside of 1-4 to 10 and 30, it converts to 2030 round. Bro, this is a lot of fucking reading, bro. Holy shit. All right, the Hornets are trading. Bro, I have not read this much since like 6th grade, bro. The Hornets are trading Tyus Jones to the Mavericks for Malachi Branham. The Mavericks have interest in Jones this season. Get him today. Hornets open up a $7 million trade. Like, who are these players, man? The Bucks and the Buns have expanded to a 3-team deal, including the Bulls, Usami Adiens to Milwaukee, and Nick Richards to Chicago. Okay. Live reporting of the trade deadline, Chris Kaman Jr. Future with Halliburton.
Is going to the Indiana Pacers, I'm told. Ben Mathurin and Isaiah Jackson, as well as significant draft compensation, is going to the Clippers. Still waiting on what that draft compensation is, but clearly the Pacers wanted a center after losing Miles Turner in free agency last offseason. That's what this has been about. They scoured the market searching for centers, whether it was Daniel Gafford, Avisa Zubac, Yves Missy. There was a laundry list of big men that they were looking into and trying to find someone that Tyrese Halliburton was going to be excited about.
Anybody care about this trade like
the next few years once Tyrese Halliburton is back next season from his torn Achilles. But this Tyrese Halliburton, Avisa Zubac pairing is something the Pacers are very excited about. They landed Avisa Zubac from the Clippers.
They have the Pacers do their center.
I do have details. Okay. Malika, it's Avisa Zubac and Kobe Brown for 2 first-round draft picks from the Pacers and 1 second-round pick. The first, one of the first is in 2020.
Yo, bro, cut her off like it was some blockbuster trade, bro. Yo.
29 is unprotected from the Pacers, and then there's another one from this year that does have protection.
All right, wow, a lot of picks flying around this deal as well.
The Nets are waiving Cam Thomas and allowing the scoring guard to become a free agent. Ain't this a nigga that dropped like 40 or 50 points like last year? Hey, yo, Golden State. Hey, yo. Yo, you have a perfect chance to make a great recovery right now. Yo, anybody hearing about this shit? What's the status update with this? Yo, hey, Warriors, let's sign him to a nice little minimum contract. Yo, we can get him for the low. We have the perfect opportunity to make a great recovery right now. Jaja, the J.A. Morant dude will remain with the Grizzlies after all of that drama, bro. After everything of being in the headlines. So that just means that whole source of them talking about like them going to the Heat and this like that. I ain't even gonna lie to you, no bullshit. I'm actually mad he didn't get traded. Like, I'm mad that Acumbo didn't get traded, but I'm low-key mad that Ja didn't get traded more. I was hoping he was gonna go to the Heat, bro. Nigga, I was trying to put the Heat in the rotation like it was the early 2000s. Fuck. And then he only has the Eddie dude to rely on. He doesn't have Justin Jackson no more. The Celtics have traded Xavier Tillman to the Hornets. This gets the Celtics at a luxury tax, so we have another tax write-off. This shit is insane, man. Another trade deadline in the books. Who made the best trade this year? Who made the best trade? Shit, honestly, it looks like the Harden one. I ain't gonna lie, low-key, like, I mean, if Trae Young and AD, niggas ain't thinking about this, bro. Like, if AD actually legitimately stays healthy and Trae Young stay healthy for the rest of the season, like, they got to be healthy for the rest of the season. Like, after the All-Star break, they can't miss no more than, like, 3 games. Yo, the Wizards can low-key be, like, a sneaking little, like unexpected, like, 7-game series type of team in the first round. But I think it might be Harden. Either between Harden and the AD trade. Just, bro, they got Trae Young, AD, then they got that top 3 draft pick rookie from, like, 2 years ago, or a year ago, whatever. And then some other consistent casuals. Shit, they signed me, they just might be a second-round team. All right, the Kings are signing rookie Cadwell to a 4-year deal. I don't even know who that is. And that's going to wrap it up for everything at the trade deadline. Let me refresh it one more time. Anything else? Nope. All right, let's see if there's any extra clips about this. And that's going to wrap up everything of the trade deadline, man. This is a very boring trade deadline. I was expecting a lot more. I was expecting Okonkwo to have a different team. I was expecting Ja to have a different team. Okay, so we got a report right here. The Grizzlies asked the Heat for Hawkwez, Kelaware, the rotisserie chicken dude, who I don't even think he's in the league. Ain't he doing that stuff with the that whole scandal? How the fuck were they even able to trade him? And a first-round pick for Ja. So technically, it would have only been a Hawkwez dude and the Kelaware and a first-round pick for Ja. Because rotisserie chicken's low-key going to be blackballed after that shit. A nigga betting on himself like that and getting exposed, like, bro, you're done. I ain't gonna lie. Do y'all make that trade if you're the Grizzlies? Hawkwez, who is a good consistent casual, Kelaware, who's a good consistent casual, and then a first-round pick. And if you think about it, if Ja gets on that team, that means the Heat, they're not gonna just not make the playoffs. They're gonna be like a first-round, maybe exit team. That low-key would have. I ain't gonna lie. Low-key disrespectful to Ja. I just had to, like, low-key think about that again. Yeah, they needed to add more. They probably would have had to get rid of, like... Who the fuck would they had to get rid of? You can't get rid of Ad the Mayo. Yeah, this wasn't it. All right, Shams after a long day of doing nothing. Yo, they should have said after a long day of doing nothing and clickbait tweets, bruh. Holy shit. Yo, I know he ran up a bag with that Twitter engagement, though. Holy fuck. Yo, is there any more clips? Forgot to add this in the Lakers reacts. All right, we got what is Embiid doing? Yo, Embiid, man, look what you got your team doing, man. In sync and everything. Freaky ass Sixers, man. All right, we got 1 year ago today. This is the Charizard dude broke this out. Bro, this had 100,000+ likes on Twitter, bro. Bro, can you imagine if Okonkwo went to the Warriors, bro? That shit should have happened, man. All right, man, that's going to wrap up. Worst trade deadline of all time, man. Warriors, man, y'all better make that signing with Cam Thomas. Warriors still... You know what the crazy thing is? Even with Golden State selling this trade deadline, they still can recover right now. Nigga, sign Cam Thomas for a minimal. Just sign him for a 6-month contract. If the nigga just averaging 20 points, just give him an extension or something in the offseason. You know what I'm saying? Pick up like a random center that's in free agency that's like 7'5", 52 overall. And we're straight. When Porzingis comes back, when Curry comes back, bro, we are, man, I'm off this.